All right. So football season's here. We haven't been to football season together. The one thing you have to understand about me, I am a Dallas Cowboy fan. I know that a lot of you hate that, and a lot of you love that. There's no in between. There's no I don't cares. I get it. Let me explain to you what it's like to be a Cowboys fan, especially since Jerry Jones has been the owner. You know, we have that huge up when it's down. But here's what happened here: is Jerry's ego got the Cowboys worth. Jerry's ego got Jimmy Johnson as the coach. Jerry's ego, helped do the Vikings trade and all those things. That happened. I've been a fan since Randy White, Ed Too Tall Jones, Tony Dorsett, you know. I've been a fan of the Cowboys since I can ever remember. And understand I'm from Arizona, but when I was started to become a football fan, the only team we had here was the Dallas Cowboys. We didn't have no Arizona Cardinals, and thank God I wouldn't want to be the fan of them. No disrespect, but there's a lot of fair weather fans when it comes to the Cardinals. So I'm a stick with it kind of guy. I got cousins named Dallas, so you understand my family has been Dallas Cowboy fans for a long time. And you can hate me for that. I understand. I'm not going to change. I think Jerry Jones right now is his ego has got in the way of greatness. His ego created the team in the first place, definitely, because he got, like I said, brought Jimmy Johnson in, and Jimmy Johnson created the team. He created the talent. He got everybody in there, and because Jerry Jones was like building the team up, and they were doing the winning. He was in his mind thinking that he was part of creating the team, and that's what Jimmy Johnson didn't like about it. I just watched the documentary, and in my opinion, we are now cursed because of the ego of Jerry Jones. Because all he had to do was just stick with Jimmy Johnson, keep him happy, and we would have had 4 or 5. We'd had a nice little dynasty there in the '90s. But because of that, we've been cursed ever since. Until Jerry Jones and his ego step away from the team, I don't think we could ever be great again. And that's just my opinion as a Dallas Cowboy. I'm diehard. I will be there all the time. I love Dak. I love things, but you guys gotta understand, we're mediocre at this point. I like Schottenheimer. I like his attitude. I like the way he does it. But the problem is Jerry won't allow him to be. If he's great, Jerry won't allow him to be greater than him. So until that happens, Dallas Cowboys are destined to be average. But I'm still gonna love them with all my heart. Hopefully, we find a way. Have a wonderful, wonderful football Sunday. My Cowboys already lost, but I hope your team wins today. Have a great one.